CTV's Janice Golding is live tonight with more on the investigation. Janice.
Nathan, Toronto police and the OPP say a man known to them and who had a history of sexual assault is the person they believe responsible for a series of historic homicides, and they're afraid there could be more victims. Toronto police say they've solved 3 cold cases dating back decades, but say the man responsible, Kenneth Smith, is long gone, dying in 2019.
His death means he will never be held to account in a court of law, and we recognize the impact that has on families who have waited so long for justice.
The victim's 25-year-old Christine Prince, who was last seen in June 1982 on a streetcar in St. Clair West near Wychwood. 23-year-old Claire Sampson, meanwhile, was last seen in September 1983 near Jarvis and Gerrard. And then in July 1997, nearly a decade and a half later, 41-year-old Gracelyn Greenidge was found dead in her Driftwood Avenue apartment.
These women were never forgotten, and it is because of the commitment of so many that we are able to give their loved ones at least one crucial answer today.
In 2016, the National DNA Databank would match DNA from the Prince and Sampson murders to an unknown male profile.
No one in their lives linked them together, and even the manner of their death was different. The only thing that linked them was the offender's DNA.
The next year, the Center of Forensic Sciences linked that same offender to Greenidge. The tech was limited at the time, however, and it wasn't until this year that genetic genealogy technologies helped investigators find relatives of the offender, conclusively identifying Smith on December the 3rd.
He had been incarcerated at least once before the first 2 murders and twice before Gracelyn's murder.
Smith had a history of sexual assault and was known to police, and lived and worked in Toronto at the time of the murders. Now investigators believe there may be additional victims.
Anything that we can gather, anything that we can put together, anything that we can find out where he was, we can look for unsolved cases in those territories and see what we can do with that.
Police say Smith, who meets the definition of serial killer, relocated to Windsor, Ontario in 2013, dying there at the age of 72 6 years ago. Police are encouraging anyone who has any information about Smith to contact them, saying there could be other victims and families who deserve answers. Reporting live from Janice Golding, now back to Michelle and Nathan.
Thank you, Janice.